Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and making some really good trades, and yup, let's just get into it. And right now Bitcoin is back to 20,418 after we saw a little bit of a dip this morning down to $20,232. Again, we took profits on our short, making over 23% on our trades. You guys are making bucks every single day. We are posting trades. Congratulations to you guys. Let's keep going. We can see that right now we are still getting some bullish consolidation. Even with this little dip in the price right here, Bitcoin is still bullish regardless of whatever everyone thinks. Even though the markets are still pumping and Bitcoin is not pumping as much, Bitcoin is still bullish. I can still see Bitcoin potentially getting ready to break out to 22,400. This doesn't mean that I think the bull market is restarted. I still think we are in a bear market. I still think ultimately Bitcoin will go to lower levels below 17,600, but again, that has yet to be proven. We have for the time being held this level very well, and we've made some great trades along the way. So that's what's important. It's not my long-term or I should say like medium-term predictions. That's not really the important thing. The important thing is that we're making money and making great trades, and that's exactly what we're doing. Now let's keep going. Let's take a look at Market Cipher on the daily time frame and let's see if we have any changes. Again, yesterday I told you guys that we have a 13 and a red dot right here, so this could be a little bit bearish. On the 4-hour, it was actually looking a little bit better as well. I said we could potentially be getting ready for a bounce, but right now this 4-hour candle we have a 13 and a -5, so that's looking a little bit bearish for the time being. Now let's take a look at the S&P, some indices, see what's going on right here. We can see that the S&P 500 with a bit of a down day today. Again, I'm getting into some resistance, like I said, around 39.12. But if we rally up into the FOMC meeting, for me that would be very bearish in my opinion. I think the Fed is not going to do what the market thinks. The market wants low rates. The market wants a bull market. The markets want to rally. Markets want to buy all these tech stocks. That's what they want. But the Fed has a mandate. It is here to fight inflation. Even though it is doing a terrible job at doing it, they're trying regardless, right? Even though they've only raised the rates to 3.25%, they're trying. They're not trying enough, in my opinion, but they're doing the best they can for the time being without trying to burst the entire economy, the bubble economy that we have. On the Russell 2000, we can see that it's actually up a fair amount today. We actually were down a slight amount, and we are up to 1855. If Russell gets to maybe around 1877 or potentially 1900 area, I will be very interested in taking a short on the Russell 2000. So I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord for that trade right there. Let's take a look at the DXY. DXY is surging right now up to 11. Sorry, let me just turn off my phone right here. Someone's messaging me. 111.55. So if the DXY keeps coming up, your next area of resistance that you're going to see is potentially 112 after here. But just remember, guys, the federal funds rate day, when they're going to announce the new rate hike, or how much they're going to do, and their guidance to follow through with that, it is going to be a very volatile day. So just be aware of that. Please pay attention to what the markets are doing, and don't trade with your emotions. So it could be a very big day for the stock market and for Bitcoin as well. Now let's keep going here. Let's take a look at Dogecoin, the one and only, the dog coin. Okay, so the Dogecoin, we could see, I should keep saying the Dogecoin. Doge is currently at 12 cents or 0.1262. And for me, I actually am in a short position right now on Doge, but again, it is very small, nothing too crazy here. And where is my price targets? There they are. Let's take a look at some price levels that I outlined right here to be some potential resistance. Oops, that's actually an order that I placed in the Discord. I actually didn't know you could paste it here as an order. So I guess for those of you who are fast enough, you could probably pause the video and take a look at what the order was. So you guys get a free trade there. But ultimately, I do see some resistance right here for Dogecoin, coming in at 17 cents and 19 cents, which to be a little bit of resistance there. And again, it doesn't mean we'll even reach those levels. We can see that right now. You can see these pivot highs right here will be acting as resistance for Dogecoin. And for me, you have a pivot low right here, and then a pivot high and a high and a high acting as resistance as well. Even though you did get some wicks, it maintained its candle close below this level. So that would be another area of resistance for me that I would be taking a look at. You actually have another bit of a bounce right here as well. So a couple ones right here as well. So that's a good amount of resistance and support there. So that should be an area of interest for you guys to take a look at for Dogecoin, because it is pumping after all. It's up 7% today. And we can actually cover some trades, some recent trades that we did. I think we made a trade on OP. We made a great gain on that as well, over 17%. But again, this coin pumped more than 70%. So if you guys even, I mean, I'm just giving you guys entries, right? You guys can hold on to these trades for a longer period of time if you want, because that's what some of the members do. They'll hold on to the trades that I call out for even longer periods of time to see if they can squeeze out a few more bucks. And honestly, sometimes they squeeze out 3-4 times more than what I trade with, or sorry, than what I take my profits with. But again, I like to play it safe. I like to take my profits, and I always have a great win rate because of that. And we take a look at Sand as well. Sand, another great one. It's when we actually discovered it on the live stream with some people calling it out, and we did some analysis and we actually made a trade on it. And look at that, over 19% gain on Sand as well. So if you guys just join the Discord, you guys get all these free trade signals that we call out and set up for everyone. And you know what? The profit loss history is in the description and it speaks for itself. All right, let's keep going here. Let's take a look at oil. Oil, a bit of a down day today, around $87. I was actually expecting another push up towards the upside to maybe tag this level around $91, but unfortunately we didn't get there. But again, it doesn't have to get to these levels. We could actually technically reverse or chop sideways before making contact with this trend line, and at which point we could potentially get another leg down towards the downside. But again, we're gonna have to see what happens. FOMC meeting on Wednesday. It's going to be a big news day, so be ready, guys. And thank you everyone for listening. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate the support in the Discord and in the channel. You guys are always making me laugh. I love the comments that you guys post in the YouTube comments. They're very nice. I read all my YouTube comments as well. And let's take a look quickly at the PMI for the US right here. Chicago PMI actually came lower, 45.2. So another indication that we are in a recession and that the Fed is, behind the curve. There will always be behind. And we as traders need to be ahead of the game and think of what the Fed is going to do in advance. And for me, it looks like they're going to be doing another rate hike, and their guidance is going to be very hawkish, in my opinion. I don't think they're ready for a pivot, but that is yet to be determined. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We're going to have to see. Thanks for listening, everyone. Love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.